Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, I've done that far too many times. I was listening to my own stream mix. That hurts me brain. Don't like that. There we go. Game just popped up over here. Tonight we're gonna hopefully get through Outlands. Grab all the candy buckets there. I'm gonna jump in my queue for Headless Horseman here real quick. So we're gonna knock that out, and then we will head out to Outland. So let's switch our audio over. There we go. We got in-game audio now. Let's switch to our in-game scene. Let's hop in the queue real quick. Nah. Take a drink of my what's left of my Taco John's Mountain Dew. 2-minute queue. We're going to Outlands, so we'll go ahead and actually I have a button for that. Maybe I don't have it. Yep. There it is. Actually, Area 52. But the guide says to start in Thrallmar. So that is where we'll go. I'll hop over here to Dornagold, then portal to Orgrimmar. I'm double checking all of my streams real quick. And there's my queue. I do not know what's going on with my YouTube stream. It does not seem to be behaving. I wonder if I would assume it's just a YouTube issue because Twitch is playing properly. So.
Your search is done. Let fate choose now. The righteous.
And unload. He straight up got melted. Let's see. Don't need that. I've got a whole bunch of toothpicks that I can get rid of. Bunch of candy. Bunch of masks. Jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. Pop out of the group here. My YouTube feed is like way behind. Like way behind. So what we're gonna do, let's pop up here, through the portal, And I never remember where the Outland portal is. I think it's. Yeah, it is downstairs. Go down around the corner here. Caverns of Time, Shatrath, Dornagal. Shatrath. And we're in Outlands. Hooray! What we're actually going to do. Evidently, oh yeah, it's a pet tamer quest. Go over here and pop my guide back up.
May the light embrace
Going to Thrallmar. Yeah.
safe.
And then what we'll do, we will Thrallmar. Then Falcon Watch. I love how the temple here. Yeah. Helps if you hit the right button. Then we will go Cenarian Refuge. Up through Blade's Edge, through Netherstorm. Or this side of Blade's Edge. Through Netherstorm. Back through Evergrove, back down to Zabrajin, into Nagrand, back up to Shatrath, down to Terrakar, and out through Shadow Moon Valley. That is the theoretical oof. So that's an interesting news article. Elderly woman left behind by cruise ship on Great Barrier Reef Island found dead. Oh boy. Somebody's in for some litigation. So, yeah. We are almost to Thrallmar. It is right inside. The inn is this building right here. Sometime today. I turned the game up in my head a little bit. See what it sounds like on the output. Yeah, that's good there. Okay. Grab those. I forgot to do this. It is the Faded Wizard hat. I have 19 seconds before I can use that. Evidently using this, it lasts a half hour, it has a half hour cooldown, and it prevents you from getting the trick debuff because it's evidently a polymorph effect. We're gonna Falcon Watch. in we go. Right around the corner. Is down here. There it is. Take both of those. We're going to Cenarian Refuge, which is right here. If I can get out the door. I like those axes. I don't know what those are. I should pay a visit to my buddy the Fell Reaver, but I'm not going to. And it should be right here. Yep. Grab those. Now we are going to Machnathol. So, and that's a pretty long flight. I'm actually going to fly up to Swamp Rat and take the Flight Master. Which is right here.
Relax.
Who was blowing me up on my phone a second ago? Okay, I just saw. There it is. Yeah. I have not checked my email in like 2 days. I probably have so much junk mail. Yeah, I'm just. It's all a bunch of junk. Whole bunch of junk mail. Let me delete a bunch of those. Oh, yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to delete. Holy shit. All of those. We'll come back to those. Mark the candy bucket. Right in here. If I don't get caught on the mailbox. Okay, and next one is Area 52. Which is right over the gap here. And in we go. Yeah, yeah. Good luck polymorphing me. Okay. And we are now going to the Storm Spire, which is up here. Get some speed going. Do not argue with me, machine. Yes, I want to be zoomed all the way out. Okay, grab this one. Open that. Take the things. Step outside real quick. Mount up.
I have many lucky doos you like.
That's a lot of penny pouches.
Good fortune to our friends.
Yeah, we're gonna go back this way over to Evergrove. Now this is most of the way down. I should be able to regenerate all of my vigor by the time I get to Blade's Edge. Okay, and down we go. Dismount into the inn, grab those. And over to Thunderlord, which is right down here. Mark that. And here we go. And grab those. Next one is Zabrajin, which is way over here. I actually think I'm going to fly on a Wind Rider. That's kind of a haul. Let's see. Is anything in the news? Okay. Not really seeing anything on Gizmodo that is worth talking about. Disney is no longer backing Doctor Who. I'm so far behind. I probably need to spend a couple of days just binging to catch up. Of course, the Best Tech of 2025 awards got posted today. Nothing nothing on here that's unexpected that I've seen so far. Excuse me. Yeah, nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Yep, absolutely nothing at all on there that I wasn't expecting. I'm a scary ghost. I'm a banshee. Our next target is Northrend, Garadar. If I can click the button. Climb, climb, climb. There we go. And this should drop us right on top. Okay, we're gonna go back into Jatrath for my candy bucket. Should be one in the Scryo tier. Once we get a little closer, we will pop up. Right here should be, yeah. Take all those. Evidently, that no longer protects you against the trick debuff. That's pretty lame. Okay then. I'll just have to wait till it wears off then. Okay. The last one is Sanctum of the Stars. Way down here. And in we go. Should be in this building right here. Grab that. Grab those. He should, yeah. Those are stuff I have to delete. That's 72 tricky traits. I am not sure. I think the pets were 150 each. And we'll say on average you get 2 treats. So I would need 30. No. 75 divided by 2 is 32 and a half, so 33. And 75 is 106 candy buckets. I don't think we're going to quite hit that many. So, but what I can do is hopefully I will hit enough to get one of the pats, and then we can swing back next year and get the other. Tricky treats should be warbound. Because I've got a handful of them on my mage just from running Headless Horseman that are just going to sit there. Got no use for them. So. Let's go ahead and remove this costume. And evidently at some point, because I was the goblin, when I got transformed and I transformed back, it changed what shape I was. So that's something. Oh no, it's the ghost costume. That's what it was. I'm a dingus. So, this took me less than a half hour. Was not expecting that. I was expecting that to take far longer. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go and we're going to start Northrend. We're going to take a portal. We're going to go over to, hold on. Well, it actually doesn't. Okay, let's start. We're actually going to do Borean Tundra. That says Borean Tundra, Dalaran, Dragon Blight, Howling Fjord. Oh no, Eyes of Falling. Oh no, I'm a go squish.
I'm out of range.
I'm actually going to do that while I'm here. Oh, we're going to open up. Paste and G show Paste and close. No, no. I do appreciate the person posting on Wowhead. From Dalaran, this is how a mage does Northrend on the flying mount. And it shows a bunch of stuff and it's like teleport, 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 teleport. Wait, there are people who do these on non-mages? That's crazy talk. Actually, it probably would be a little bit easier to do on a mage. I'm actually going to go up here. I'm actually going to go inside for a minute. It is down. Yeah. Go ahead and dismount. Should be over here somewhere. Yeah. I'm actually gonna step away for just a second to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's actually, while we're right here, I'm going to go ahead and update my stream title since we are no longer in Outland. We are now in Northrend. Okay, we are updated. And that is that. Now where's the okay? All of my guides actually say do Borean Tundra, then Borean Tundra, then Dalaran, then Dragonblight, then Grizzly Hills, Howling Fjord. Yeah, these are not in any type of particular order. This one says Dalaran, Storm Peaks, Zoltrak, Grizzly Hills, Howling Fjord, Dragonblight, Borean Tundra. So actually, let's do Borean Tundra, Sholazar, then we'll... Are there not any in Ice Crown? Evidently there isn't. So, let's do... Ooh. Let's actually just do this. Do I have... I don't have my Ring of the Kirin Tor on me. Well, Shame on me.
Who wished to speak?
Let's actually just go ahead and do. We'll start in Dalaran. We'll do Dragonblight, Borean Tundra, through Sholazar, back to Dalaran, Storm. Not necessarily to Dal. So we'll do Sholazar, Storm Peaks, Zoldrak, Grizzly Hills, Howling Fjord. So. That was good times. Okay. I'm updating a title real quick. Okay, we're gonna save those changes. Okay, there we go. They're not too far from Dalaran. Okay, just double checking my feeds. Looks like we're good. I forgot how frickin' long this flight path was. Let's let's check the news on Wowhead, I guess. To date on a new set of achievements at midnight which awards players who attain a region best Mystic Plus dungeon. Okay. Which are keystones are going to be Algathar, Magister's Terrace, Midnight Version, Myasara Caverns, Nexus Point Zenith, Pit of Sauron, Seat of the Triumvirate, Skyreach, and Windrunner's Spire. Yay. Players have been pointing out that Forsaken furniture for player housing costs 300 tokens, almost as much as a mount. Since warfronts are not soloable, this is a lot of currency, and Blizzard seem to agree. Thank you for your feedback on the warfront currency prices on the housing decor. We agree they are too high and reduce the warfront currency prices on the decor items in 11.2.7. So now we are in Dalaran. I'm gonna go over here to the filthy animal. That's, I really need to move that action bar that just pops up right there in the middle of the screen whenever I go to delete anything. That mode. And bar. I had them right there when I was dropping stuff on them. As it was easier to drag it from my bag and from my spell book. And now we're going up here to the Ledger Domain Lounge. We'll be right up around the corner here. And I have a whole bunch of points to spend here. Let's go ahead and max that. There we go. Spend all of those. I need recipes. Need a tinker's kit. Okay, just had a minor technical snafu there, but we back. I need to fix my camera real quick. Move me back over just a touch. Back into my box. Okay. So, I was looking to see what I need for a Tinker's kit. Which it may be just as easy just to go over here and buy one compared to making one. Let's talk to old Reginald's here. If I can type. Yeah, it's 2 gold. I'm just gonna buy one. The mailbox is right here. Grab that. Grab that. Engineering. If I can type. Flex Weave Underlay. Roll slowly. Can be used once a minute. Fishy Wraps. Enchant. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh yes, we were going down to the underbelly for the thing there. Oh, down we go. It is over here in Cantrips and Crows, I believe. I do not like this part of Dalaran. I do not like the PvP. I do not like it, Sam. I am. I do not want it in a house. I do not want it with a mouse. Over here. Okay. There it is. Let me... Have I done that quest? Oh no, it is part of the Battered Hilt quest line. Which I've been trying to do since Wrath came out. And I've had the hilt drop like twice. And I lost it both times. Actually, just for giggles. Let's go back up to the auction house to see if there are any on the auction house. Just to see how much it's going for. You know, I have a morbid sense of curiosity sometimes. There we go. There are currently none on here. I don't understand why this junk item is going for so much. I don't understand why those are going for so much, but whatever. That looks stupid. So, it's weird. No. Retail. Okay, there it goes. I don't think I have any. No. It's all eternal stuff anyway. Oh. Wormrest Temple is our next target. Let's head over here. And we're going to Wormrest Temple. It's probably more than a 2-minute flight. I'm going to go ahead and check my email. Which a bunch of this stuff is just gonna get deleted. Okay. Ooh, there's a new line of Witcher themed gear from Corsair. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look at that later. So much junk. So much junk mail. We're at 91 and I'm just keeping them going. $125, 131. Let's see how many in this folder that are all junk mail. I actually should keep that one. I'm going to keep that one too. Those are jobs I'm actually interested in. Let's see what kind of mail we got. Actual, like, physical mail. Junk, 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 junk. 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 All junk there. Bunch of YouTube emails. Now I just have to get rid of the 8 bazillion emails in my my Yahoo inbox. That's going to be a minute. Drop down in here. I'm honestly surprised that they've not at least put some Drakthir NPCs in here. I mean, we've got all the Draconoids and the shapeshifted dragons. But like, you could put some Drakthir here. It would make sense. So, Venom Spite is our next place. Which is over here. Actually, I'm going to switch flight styles back. This is a long distance flight. I don't necessarily need precision. Like I was complaining about yesterday. Let me have some mounts that are always skywriting and some that are steady flight. That way, I always want X mount as a skywriting mount. And when I want to do skywriting, I can just mount it. And then when I want steady flight, I just can select a different mount. So, we're going to go down here to Milwaukee Harbor. Get above the tree line there. This will get us a lot easier to restore vigor. And that's where we're going right there. And it should be this big building on top. Yep. Grab those. And we're going over to Angmar's Hammer. Right here. Grab the treats. Okay. See what my bag looked like. And we're going to Tanukale Village, which is right here. A little more height. If I remember correctly, the transition into this zone is a bit of a rise. Yeah. It'll be getting pretty close. Yeah, there it is. Right here. Take those. Next one is one pay. Is right down here. Be right here. Yep. Grab those. Now we've got Northrend hold. We actually need to head up here to Bug Rock. I'm actually... Is there a flight master here? Yeah, he should be like right behind me. Down here he is. The goblin. We're gonna go right up here. I'm gonna pop my knuckle. Oh, there it goes. And while we're at it, I'm gonna double check all my stuff. All my stuff's still working. Looks good, looks good. Okie dokie. Good times. I have. Oh, I thought for just a split second I had my weapons backwards. Thought I had my higher item level one in my offhand. Because all of my instant attacks, my bloodthirst, my raging blows. Actually, it's mainly my bloodthirst and slam. And heroic throw. All have damage based off your main hand weapon. I'm just gonna hang out here as a wee mini Diablo for a second. Now I'm a now I'm a abomination. Now I'm me again.
Shut.
Okay, Nestingway Base Camp, which is right here. Then we will. There aren't any in Ice Crown or Winter Grasp. We've gotten Dalaran, Dragonblight, Borean Tundra. So we need to go up to Storm Peaks. Is our next target. I know my wormhole is on cooldown. So we can't use that. Just gonna see if. Oh yeah, that's those had to have been alliance zones. I want to actually see what that. Comments. Somebody commented on it. I wonder if the item will be removed when War Within goes live. It'll become useless for any character except a completely brand new player. And any brand new player isn't going to have the 10,000 gold to purchase them. Maybe they'll go down in price. I guess I just haven't rolled a new character in a while. I'm guessing that part of Chromie Time gives you a bunch of fright points. Flight points. There is the candy bucket. Yeah, we're going. It says teleport to Dalaran, but we're gonna do over here, and we're just gonna take the flight point straight to Boulder Crag. It is a roughly 5 minute flight. I actually think this is what I'm going to do. We're going to pop over to Orgrimmar, and then we'll take the portal back to Dalaran. That's going to be significantly faster. Down and around. Ashran, Shatrath, Dornagal. Is it upstairs? Evidently it's upstairs. I'm a dingus. Overmoon. Mount Kraken. Jade Forest. Dalaran Crystal Song. And we'll pop out of here. Over to the Crassus's Landing. There we go. If I had gone to the right portal in the first place, that wouldn't have been as long. But I think our total trip time, a little quicker. So, let's, since we're going to be in the air for a minute, I'll go ahead and delete some emails. Roll. I'm not seeing it literally anything here that I want to save. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. $160. Delete. I don't remember clicking. I did. I clicked the wrong flight path. I'm a dingus. I did not pay attention at all to my timer. It even told me where I was going. Right here. Like, I'm a moron. Luckily, it's like right here. So, that'll be a quick pop over. Hey, and the Boulder Crags. Let me browse your goods. Okay. Delete. 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 And delete. It'd be nice, Blizzard, if I could actually just select multiple things. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, and we're gonna go over to the Gromarsh crash site, which is right around the corner here. is right up between the Temple of Storms and the Terrace of the Makers. See, here's a Zeppelin and our crash site. It is over here. Grab those. What are we at? 105? Okay. You're going to K3. Which is down here. Or actually... You know what? This is a long drop. So... I hit the wrong button. I should get... Yeah, this is going to be significantly quicker than the flight point. Significantly. Here we go. Grab those. Okay. And evidently, flying through Brunhildar village on a broom is highly recommended if you're easily amused. That is where we're going, Camp Tunkalo. Oh. See, I wish I could leave my Tom arrow down here. So it's like down more out of the way. But when you're skyriding, it's right on top of your vigor. I guess I could probably move my vigor somewhere. I could probably move my vigor down, because I should never have vigor and in-flight open at the same time. So. Oh, that's why it's easily amused, because you turn into the Viking check while you're riding the tiny little broom, and it does not adjust in size accordingly. So what do we have left? We have 2 in Zoldrak, 2 in Grizzly Hills, 4 in Howling Fjord. So it is quarter after 10. So that's going to be what we finish tonight. And then tomorrow I may raid and then do last year I've got Twilight Highland. I need to grab Deepholm, because I've done Mount Hyjal, the Twilight Highlands, Aldham, and Vashir. So I need to grab the one from Deepholm, which is literally a portal in and out. No biggie. And then we'll do We'll do Dragon Isles, or we'll raid. We'll do Dragon Isles maybe Thursday, and we'll run back through Kaz Algar on Friday. I can't believe we've been in the war within for a year. Over a year. Doesn't seem like that long. But irregardlessly, yeah, we're gonna go down here. Torga. And if I remember correctly, this should be down. Yeah. Okay, let's... Right there. Yeah, it's this little tree here in the middle. Grab that. Take all those. Okay, next one is Argent Stand, which is right over here. That's a quick jaunt. Hey, where is it? I'm right on top of it. There it is. Get those. I'm a gnome. Gross. Okay, we're going to Conquest Hold in Grizzly Hills. Is right here. So we'll go ahead and just take the flight point there. Why, people? I don't understand. As someone who hangs out in the tech space, it's like this whole drama with LTT and people leaving and starting their own channels, like, just because the people don't want to work with Linus Media Group anymore doesn't mean like they're mad at each other and they hate each other anymore. Or, you know, if someone says, oh, hey, you're just going to go back next week, and they're like, nope, hard pass, doesn't mean that, like, they're mad. They're just doing their own thing. Like, Jesus Christ, people. Like, look, just let them do their own thing. And it's not rocket surgery. Like, I could quit my job right now. I don't want to. I like the majority of my coworkers. Um, and my bosses would understand. They would be like, okay, well, cool. Like, if you ever want to come back, let us know. Like, sometimes better opportunities come up for people. Okay. Now going over to Camp Winterhoof, which is right here. Do Winterhoof, Vengeance Landing, New Agaman, then Kamagua, Kamagua, however you pronounce that. I want to say it's Kamagua. And then that'll be Northrend. And then we'll be done for the night. And then we'll pop in and then do the one in Deepholm tomorrow. We'll do like I said, we'll do this one tomorrow. Maybe. We may just raid and then come back and do these on Thursday. And then Dragon Isles maybe Friday. And Kaz Algar maybe Saturday or Sunday. There it is. Couldn't remember where the inn was up here. Grab that, open that, grab those. Now we're going over to Vengeance Landing. And we're gonna Vengeance Landing, New Agaman, Kamagua, Kamehameha. And then that's where we'll end it for the night. Like I said, we may raid tomorrow, then pick up with Candy Buckets on Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday, so on Thursday. And then we'll do Pandaria and Dragon Isles. We'll do Pandaria will be one night. Dragon Isles will be one night. And Kaz Algar will be one night. So we're going over here to the inn. Grab those. We are at 124. We are not... I don't think we'll get enough for a cat. I think the cats are 150. So we'll end up with about 127, 128, I would guess. Maybe 129 if we're lucky. You can get 2 or 3 per box. I've got 2 boxes left. I know this is also going to be a bit of a hot take, especially as someone who, like, end of Burning Crusade, I really started raiding hard, and then all through Wrath, I'd almost kind of not necessarily see a cataclysm level changes to Northrend, but like some story progression. Like, you know, bring in some you know, Drakthir, some Earthen, especially since the Earthen have a lot to do with the Titans. You know, it would make sense for them to be interested, if I can hit the right button, in Storm Peaks and Ulduar. It would also be, you know, make sense for them to be interested. If I can hit the right button, Uldum, with the Halls of Origination. You know, would make sense for them to be interested in. Where's it at? Down here somewhere. Red Ridge, Swamp of Sorrows, Duskwood, Stranglethorn, Elwyn, Outland Highlands. Oh, Badlands. Yeah, with Uldaman. Well, let's head over to this last candy bucket. Then we will hearth back and be done for the night. I do appreciate the big elevator. I think that's cool. Oh god, I drug my arrow. It'd be right here. Or not. It's I just walked through the fire. It's over here. Oh yeah, the one that's underground. How many did it up with? 126. No. 128. So, you're 22 short for one of the kitty cat mounts. Kitty cat pets.
I have many, many wares.
So, as we run through our other candy buckets in the other zones, that'll get us through. What do I have? Do I have anything that's warbound that I can send off? I do not. Oddly enough, I don't. I must have already sent them all off. I don't understand why there's a little... Some of this stuff I can, yeah, I can delete that. Like, what's this? Why is there a little... I can delete that. I don't need no techno scryers. So let's go ahead and mount. Remove the ghost costume. Random Hearthstone. No, random Hearthstone. Path of the Nehru. I'm not starting my timer. I'm logging off and going to bed. I'm not going to bed. I'm probably going to watch a little bit of TV, then go to bed. Irregardlessly,
The Shadow Guard continue their assault on Tazavesh. We need your help to repel the invaders and re-establish our defenses.
Still a little ticked off about the turbo boost, Blizzard. Still a little ticked off. But, irregardlessly, we got through all of Northrend. We got through all of Outland. So, successful night. Almost got, 22 candy pieces short for one of the last two pets I need. So, we're going to have that done. So, cool. So, like I said, we're going to come back a couple of nights. We're going to hit Pandaria, and we're going to hit the Dragon Isles and Kaz Elgar again, because I haven't done them this year. Let's see. Probably 20 there. Probably another 20, 25 there. Probably roughly another 20 there. It's gonna be close. We'll definitely be able to get one. Maybe two, but irregardlessly, we're done for the night. So I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. So peace.
as I feel